friends, MD Vegan. I make a huge dessert today. It's a classic with bananas, ice cream and chocolate sauce. Yeah. So first I begin preparation for the ice cream. That's a Blitz ice, a new one. I have tried it a little bit for myself. I know it works, but it's very easy. The trick is always the same with the Blitz ice. The new trick is using almond flour. There's a handful of almonds, you don't need that much. Just to make the ice cream, the banana ice cream, a little bit creamier. And it's easy, I showed it in other videos already. Just in a dry blender, it has to be dry. Put the almonds in. You can also take almond meal. You don't need to do it yourself, but it's easier to store the almonds if they are yet not blended or to ground, then they keep a little bit longer. That's why I prefer, of course, yeah. So now I will just for a second or so blender dance. I guess that can be done in any blender, but I could not do that together with the ice cream. If you put the almond meal, the almond together with the ice in here, the blender might break. It gets hot, it is too much, you know, it gets the texture with the ice and the almond meal, that is too dense. These blenders usually are made to blend fruit. That's their best job. But we can also put other things in there. For example, use them for making almond meal or nut meal. So I put the almond meal back into my container here, where the almonds come from, because I need it for the ice cream. And in the same blender, I will make the chocolate sauce now. I have to be a little bit tricky here. So what I make first matters, because I want my dessert, my ice cream, immediately. I don't want to put it into the freezer to get it frozen and then wait for some hours until it's done. And so I want to have it right away. Immediate wish fulfillment. Yeah, that's why we call it Blitz ice. Yeah, it's very easy. Because you have some downsides to the Blitz ice, because ice machines can you make fancy ice creams. With Blitz ice you have to be very simple, but with some tricks you get perfect ice cream. So here this is just, I would say, half a cup of almond meal now. If you want to have our own almond meal ready without making your own, take a half a cup of almond meal. So that, I put that aside. Now I go to the cacao chocolate sauce. So we begin with the banana. That's very simple. Basically, I have 3 bananas here. I make a little bit extra, put it in the refrigerator afterwards, get it out anytime. I don't need all the almond, the chocolate cream sauce, but that's no problem. It keeps for a while. No problem. Here, and a cashews. That maybe is a half a cup. It's a little bit much. Yeah, I will take a little bit less, but you need a little bit more cashews to make it delicious. So I say maybe a 1/3 cup or so. Let's see. To make the chocolate cream a little bit yummy, you know. Bananas, then cashews, and cacao. Yeah, cacao powder. I have cacao beans here, so I need to blend a little bit longer. You will be not surprised afterwards when I do the blender dance. The cacao beans, they need to be blended a little bit longer. And also here, not all of them. Yeah, just to begin, maybe 15-20 beans or so. It might be 3 tablespoons or so, heaping tablespoons. And cinnamon, a good amount of cinnamon. Excuse me, please. Something must have got into my nose. So cinnamon goes in there, and that is to start. And the cacao butter, to make it really chocolate sauce, comes in later. And take a little bit of water just to get the blender going. Just a little bit. They like it with the The blades have some water, just such a little bit. They blend easier, very easy. So blender dance again, but a little bit longer now. And with the first blending for the chocolate sauce, and now I did not wash the blender before. There was some almonds in there, some almond flour, almond meal, but that doesn't matter. It fits perfectly to the chocolate here. And you see it is a little bit now too thick, you see? And it's warm a little bit. Blending it longer makes it a little bit warmer. I will taste it just to have an idea. Yeah. There's a big difference. If you can get cacao beans, they really have extra flavor. You're gonna try that. Cacao powder is perfect, but the cacao beans, you can get them. You blend a little bit longer, they have a very extra flavor. A little bit like alcohol. Very, very nice. You have to taste very nice. So the last ingredient here for my cacao chocolate sauce is cacao butter. You know, you have to scratch it from the block here and put it on the water bath. It's hot water here, and in a metal container here I put the scraps here from the cacao butter. It takes not much time until they are really molten. Now I put it here melted. I put it into the blender right away, and now it has to be at the end. Otherwise you have the cacao butter on the sides of the blender and they don't go into the cacao. Yeah, so blending first the other ingredients and then the cacao butter, the liquified cacao butter at last is the right way. Otherwise, as I said, the blender will have the sides with cacao butter instead of in the cacao, in the chocolate sauce. One more blending. The first blending was the main blending with the cacao beans and the cashews, really to get soft and gentle and smooth, and now it should be ready to go. Let me taste it. I got the final touch. So this is my sauce. I will blend it. Maybe I put a little bit more water in there. Make it a little runny. I'll decide later. And then sit that for a while. Yeah, I can go to that back later because I need the cacao, the chocolate sauce directly to pour it over the ice cream. That's the wonderful thing today. And nice to have a little bit warmer than just the sauce and the cold ice. That's So I have to be quick for that. So here, this is a fruit processor for the ice cream, for the Blitz ice. I fit it with the S-blade. That's what I usually use. It's the best way for me to make Blitz ice. In a blender, you blend very fast and the ice cream melts again. So to prevent that, I use the slower machine for the ice cream. I have to have it directly from the processor. And here I have 2 or 3 cups of frozen banana slices here. And it's nicer to let them sit for a moment on the counter here before processing them, because processing in the here will take some more time if they are really totally frozen, shock frozen, like in the deep freezer. Yeah, that is depends on your freezer. If you have a very cold freezer, you can put it directly into the machine, but I have a very cold freezer, so that I let it sit for a moment to thaw a little bit. But not too long, otherwise the ice cream is also molten again. So now I come back to my almond meal, half cup, put it over the bananas. And make that before that ice cream with almond meal and bananas. That's really awesome. Get a nice creaminess, and you don't feel the almond pieces. It goes into the ice cream magically. Banana has a lot of fiber, I guess that's why, and the almonds are not that firm. But today I have another flavor. I have vanilla flavor. I guess that's so nice together with chocolate cream. chocolate sauce here, maybe a heaping teaspoon of vanilla powder. And now my ice cream will be made. And I'm done, almost. I guess I'm done. My ice cream is ready. I'm actually so happy. Ice cream is really fun, especially banana ice cream. It's just fruit and some nuts, and that's just perfect. As you can eat of it a lot from it, you won't get fat. Yeah, bananas don't make you fruit, and nuts don't make you fat, and it's so nice. So it's done. I have here balls for the ice balls. Yeah. This is, the texture is perfect. It doesn't run away, it's still ice cream, and I can eat it right away. And now, the special dessert today, I have a little bowl here, prepared, and have banana slices here, long slices, just on the ground. Yeah. On top of the bananas, I will put some ice balls. I like this tool, it's so much fun. It's very inexpensive. Yeah. Get it everywhere for a couple of euros or dollars. It's very easy. They're not high quality, but the inexpensive ones, they're very easy to get. Sometimes I have to repair them. I press it too hard, but it doesn't matter. You can do that. So I put the ice cream, and same with the ice cream. If I happen to have a little bit too much for myself, I put the ice cream in another container, close it, put it into the freezer, and I'll then take it out the next day or whenever I like to enjoy ice cream. It has to thaw a little bit then, but it doesn't matter. So put some nice balls on top here. I'll show you in a moment. Here, bananas and vanilla ice cream. Isn't that beautiful? So this is 2 layers. The third layer is the chocolate sauce. And I guess I have to blend it one more time to make it runnier. Yeah, and no, I will just blend it without any water. And now I will do the final touch, the third layer. It's warm now from the blending. And I will just pour it over my ice cream, you see. Now it's coming out of the blender directly on the ice cream. And it will have to be quick afterwards because I will eat it right away before it runs away. Of course I have to take the photo, prepare you just. See? Look at that. Isn't that a picture for the God? Divine, right? You want one? I go away now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. If you like and be vegan on YouTube, subscribe, get another video recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. I'm coming. See you soon.